Ever wonder why Boston remains a global international city? Boston is being rebuilt as we speak under our feet right now. Now, Boston is known for its historic charm, quaint towns, its cobblestone roads, but right now what is happening is a huge redevelopment of many of its neighborhoods. We're talking about a $900 million biotech development in South Boston. We're talking about a full-on transformation of a section of Watertown. We're talking about a Red Sox-backed neighborhood redeveloped in Fenway that's basically going to be a city within a city. This isn't just a couple of buildings and some zoning changes. Guys, Boston is flipping the script. This video is a look at the 12 developments that are happening in Boston that is going to change the way we live, work, and invest in this greater area. So stay until the end because number 12 might surprise you. It definitely surprised me. I'm Katherine Kranenburg. I'm a Greater Boston area real estate agent. Our family relocated from DC to Newton 8 years ago, and we were sitting basically where you are, exploring what does Boston have to offer? What is it like to live here? Guys, we put together a relocation guide. If you want to access it, you can grab it here. You can also reach us and grab that relocation guide at the links below. So before we dive in, I have a quick question. Let me know which of these 12 developments in these neighborhoods have the most potential. Leave it in the comments below and we'll be tracking those throughout the video as well. So let's dive in. First up is South Boston. This is an old Gillette campus. This is a 31-acre campus that's basically being redefined for office space, retail space, park, waterfront access, more housing, which we have a shortage of in Boston. This is basically going to change the whole dynamic of South Boston. There are many cultures that shape this area, so it's going to be really interesting to see how this is going to change over the coming years. This is also going to change the entire flow of the city's waterfront. You're going to have more access, more green space. There's going to be more real estate opportunities. For the locals, this is going to be a cultural shift for what is there now. And for newcomers coming into Boston, moving to Boston, well, this is a huge opportunity. So if you want to live in an area that's going through basically a rebirth, you're going to want to keep an eye out on this channel and keep an eye out on South Boston. Now remember, this is just getting started. So if you're looking to move here a year from now, that's totally fine. People reach out to us all the time on this channel that aren't even moving right now, but they're moving in the future. So just stay here and keep a lookout. Number 2 is Watertown's Home Depot site. Home Depot has been leasing this space near Arsenal Yards for decades, and just recently they have bought this site. Not only that, but they plan on making it a walkable mixed-use development. You're going to have biotech office space, you're going to have housing, going to have some outdoor spaces. It's right next to Arsenal Yards, which has already been a huge development in the Watertown area. This project taps into a lot of what home buyers are looking for right now. Arsenal Yards is a huge destination. We have seen it grown so much. It has restaurants, it has pizza places, it has a movie theater, obviously Home Depot being right next door. Guys, this is definitely a suburban hotspot. Let us know if you want more information on the housing in that area. And number 3 is Brighton area. Guys, Biotech Hub in Brighton is literally a game changer. $500 million in Brighton. They're building a 900,000 square foot biotech campus that is already drawing super top talent from around the world. Thousands of new jobs, major boost in housing demand, and Brighton has already been heating up. With Harvard's expansion, is Brighton now more hot? Absolutely. I think it's red hot. And number 4, Union Square, Somerville. Gotta love Union Square. It's the fastest growing area in the Somerville area. So we just did a video about Somerville here, and we did highlight a lot of what is happening in and around Union Square. With the Green Line extension now open, Union Square has now becoming the next Kendall Square. Lynchmere Station to Union Square in Somerville and College Avenue in Medford officially became open in 2022. There's continuous growth and expansion along these lines, which also means growth and expansion in housing as well. There's tons of new housing. You've seen that in some of our videos. It's definitely a really good vibe. Of course, you have your Bow Market, which continues to keep the charm of the neighborhood. And number 5, we have the Newton Upper Falls development. This has been referred to as the Northland Project. It started in 2018. There was lots of pause due to the pandemic. Then they reinvested and got back on track in 2022. And now it's again going through some reimagining of that space. In Newton, it's a former industrial site. It was in the Upper Falls area of Newton. When you think of Northland Project, you're thinking condos, biotech, office space, residences, retail, parks. There's a water park that they're putting there as well. With Newton being such a draw for jobs and housing, and being so close to Boston, this development could not come at a better time. The Northland Project is going through some changes. The locals are really supportive of this. You can get some more information here at this articles. Now let's talk about Fenway Corners and the Red Sox development. The Red Sox ownership is actually building a mini neighborhood, and it's called Fenway Corners. So we have Fenway Corners North and Fenway Corners West. Fenway Corners North, we're talking more about the Lansdowne Street area. The Fenway Corners West, we're talking about Jersey Street, Van Ness, and we're also talking about Brookline Avenue, meaning the majority of the project is going to center around gates A and D outside of the ballpark. So Fenway Corners West is going to be a dramatic change from the look of Jersey Street outside Fenway Park. There's so many details around this project. You're definitely going to want to go to the WS development site and see all of the changes that are happening there. It's pretty exciting. Some people say it's a lot of glass going on in Fenway and we're going to lose its historic charm. Well, I don't know about that, but I can definitely say Fenway Park is an institution, longest running ballpark in the United States. I say this is probably going to be a welcome change. One of the other things you're probably going to see in Fenway, if you haven't checked out one of our recent videos on our Instagram, is Cisco Breweries is opening up a live music venue. It's going to be an open air. You're going to have bands, variety of different beers offered, and you're going to be sitting with the Fenway Park and the backdrop. You can learn more about that on our Instagram. And guys, I think we're going to see some new improvements going on. So what do you think of the development so far? Are some of these new? Have you heard of them? Okay, well, let's keep going. We're going to talk about 6 more developments. And guys, feel free to reach out to us at any of the links below. You can reach out at our phone number down there. And don't forget, we have that relocation guide as well. We're here to help you with any questions. So let's keep going. And number 7, Seapport, Parcel H, and all of the expansion projects around Seapport. When you think of Parcel H, it's really about the fan pier and everything being built around that. Now, you know, if you've been on this channel before, Seapport was formerly a huge industrial site. It is the only area that was literally developed and built pretty much from the ground up. When you think of Parcel H, you're looking at basically the whole definition of living in Seapport. From luxury residential buildings, you have office spaces, you've got wonderful outdoor green spaces. You also have the ICA, which is the Institute for Contemporary Art Museum. That is absolutely gorgeous. And if you're relocating to Boston and you want to check out Seapport, guys, this is a truly amazing area. So Seapport has seen some significant changes. You have the World Trade Center, which is being rebuilt and reimagined. You also have the Boston Wharf Road. You have the Harbor Walk that connects the Boston waterfront neighborhoods, from Neponset River to the Constitution Beach on East Boston, to Charlestown, North End, downtown, Seaport, South Boston, and Dorchester. One of the projects I've been keeping an eye on is the Seaport Circle project, which is at 701 Congress Street. It's one of the latest approved projects. It's going to be on the Silver Line, which is going to be a plus to this neighborhood. The project will consist of a 13-story lab and research space. It's also going to be a 2-story job training and nonprofit center. It's also going to have an elevated walkway that's going to connect these 2 buildings. This is another great area in Boston. And number 8 is Waltham, the old Polaroid factory site. This part of Waltham has already been developed for quite some time. If you go along Route 128, you'll definitely see the Market Basket and the Home Goods and a huge parking lot. But once again, the developers in this area are really honing in on the life sciences that is being built right now. So not only is it being turned into state-of-the-art life sciences campuses, now those developers have recently proposed a hotel. Not a surprise, right? It will host conferences. It will host visitors associated with visiting those life science campuses. Speaking of development in and around Waltham, you have 404 Wyman Street. You've got ZoomInfo that's just leased a huge footprint there. You also have 300 3rd Avenue, which is BPG Bio's headquarters. They're relocating there. It's going to have a roof deck, a fitness center. There's going to be shuttle services. All of this growth in the Metrowest suburb of Waltham. And number 9 is the South Station Towers. This is a Boston architectural project that is set to shape the world of 2025, according to CNN. South Station Tower represents a transformation not only for the Boston skyline, but also a transformation for the region's transportation infrastructure. South Station Tower includes 685,000 square feet of office space, as well as 166 luxury condos. Guys, you're going to want to keep a lookout on this channel because I am going to be doing a behind the scenes of this building in just a couple weeks. And number 10 is Dorchester Bay City. I think this is one of the most undervalued opportunities in Boston right now. Some people are actually saying this is the next Seaport. Well, honestly, I think it's going to be even bigger and better. Seapport was built from the ground up. It was completely remodeled and rebuilt. Dorchester is different. There's already infrastructure. There's already a sense of community. It's established. So you've got all of that working for it already. It's going to have over 1.6 million square feet of new development. It's going to be a mix of housing, office, retail, parks, waterfront, and obviously all of these things are going to continue to improve the waterfront neighborhoods in and around Boston. When I first talked about this development at the end of last year, there's been lots of new things that have happened, and a few of you already reached out. So grab the phone number down below or grab this relocation guide right here. It's totally free. Let us know in the comments below if this is a project you are actually following closely. And number 11 is the Allston-Brighton Innovation Corridor. Guys, this is more than just Harvard. We're actually talking about a 14-acre innovation district. There's going to be multiple life sciences and tech buildings. The Harvard Enterprise Research Campus is going to comprise of over 400,000 square feet of lab space, 300 plus apartments. It's going to have hotels, parks, retail. Basically, it's going to be a mini Kendall Square. If you are an investor and you are looking at these developments, now is the time to reach out and really get in on this. And then finally, you have the Nexus, which is over 500,000 square feet of life sciences. You don't need to go and live in Seaport or Kendall Square. You can make it super walkable, live your life, enjoy the food, all in the Allston-Brighton area. And number 12, really glad you guys stayed until the end because this development is really exciting for everyone. Boston is one of the host cities for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And while the matches will be played at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, what is the impact for everyone else? Well, Boston is hosting 7 games, including the quarterfinals, which is going to bring thousands and hundreds of fans to the region. So there's going to be over $1.1 billion flowing into New England and $800 million in the state of Massachusetts. So it's going to be 20 mini soccer hubs, pitches built throughout New England. It's also going to overlap with the 250th anniversary of the United States. With all these new developments, Boston is changing fast. So leave a comment below and let us know which area you think is going to have the greatest potential and which of these developments were new for you. What does this all mean to you? Well, if you're moving to Boston and relocating here for work in biotech, finance, education, or if you're looking to make a long-term investment here and you want to get in before everyone else does, Well, these 12 projects are your roadmap. I'm Katherine Kranenburg. I'm a relocation expert. Click on the Calendly link and let's set up a discovery call. I would be happy to fill you in on what's happening in these areas and how you can make the most of this for your relocation to the Boston area. And we'll see you on the next video.